Give me your phone. Go ahead. Rare earth elements. Whole f***ing world runs on this.
GameTrailers Game of the Year Awards 2012. Best Xbox 360 game.
This hasn't been a year defined by platform exclusives, and while the Master Chief provides a solid only on 360 experience, the best of the best this year are available across every platform, and many times, those games look and play better on the Xbox 360. Unless you're a fan of the Kinect's motion-based play, owning the system in 2012 has been a lot like owning any other machine.
And the nominees are Assassin's Creed 3.
A flexible, open-world game with a truly compelling yarn twisting and turning through the backdrop of the Revolutionary War. Assassin's Creed 3 makes history fun, and throws in Templars, assassins, and the expected layer of virtual reality memory diving for good measure. Solid characters and equally solid combat are big draws, and Assassin's unique brand of multiplayer returns better than ever. There's a lot to experience in this open world, and the vast majority of it is worthwhile.
Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Unafraid to make a few changes to its ridiculously successful formula, Black Ops 2 gives players a new batch of options that cover all the bases and shake things up. The campaign with its branching storyline gives the player more to do than simply mow down the opposition standing between them and the next level, while the Pick 10 customization system in multiplayer lets you define the way you engage in competitive play. The game has good ideas and solid execution that simply can't be faulted, making it a go-to game for anyone with fight or flight on the brain.
Tengo que decir que no me molesta.
Far Cry 3.
The definition of insanity turns out to be pretty close to the definition of a great game. Exploring an open world from a first-person perspective and empowered by increasingly powerful abilities and weaponry, the broad-scoped Far Cry 3 has you contend with wildlife, experiment with substances, and gradually attain mastery of the landscape. It's an excellent sandbox with a lot to do and great motivation to explore your surroundings. And certainly one of the most interesting shooters this year.
Mass Effect 3.
The third act of the trilogy might not be perfect, but this last installment of BioWare's epic sci-fi RPG series is still excellent. This highly polished production makes the characters and story feel new again, while improving the feel of high-tech combat and often succeeding at rewarding the tremendous investment made by players as they carried their characters and choices from game to game. Even the questionable addition of multiplayer can still be considered a success, and BioWare's revision of the ending attempts to make good on its promise to the fans that this really was their shepherd and their story.
XCOM Enemy Unknown.
Creating a remake of a classic PC series that holds up the legacy functions just as well on consoles as it does on a personal computer is a tall order, but XCOM Enemy Unknown brilliantly succeeds in its mission with smart design and a range of difficulty levels makes the game more accessible than you might imagine. This U versus UFO strategy game pulls off an elegant design that retains the feel and nuance of the original work.
And the winner is XCOM Enemy Unknown.
While the Xbox 360 has built up a massive library of great games, there's nothing on the system quite like XCOM. And if you need to plug a gap in your software lineup, you might as well do it with a game that excels at everything it attempts. XCOM offers the player an important role where the turn-by-turn orders are a matter of life and death, and you really feel the weight of responsibility when making larger tactical decisions. Regardless of what system you're playing it on, it's an exhilarating feeling.
We have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.